If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's 100% totally free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many, many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Make sure to download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started today. Hello, self-developers, and welcome to the Patrick Kelly Podcast for Self-Development, where I will be reviewing Audible books on self-development that can change your life for the better this year and years to come. It is said that if we keep on doing what we always did, we will keep on getting what we always got. In other words, to change our output, we first have to change our input. Today is January 30th, 2021, and this is episode 3. And today we'll be reviewing the Audible book, 100 Ways to Motivate Yourself by Steve Chandler. This Audible book explores 100 ways to motivate yourself when you are not feeling motivated. At the beginning of this Audible book, the author states that a goal without an action plan is just a daydream. To save time, I will not be going over all 100 ways to motivate yourself, but I will be going over a few of the most powerful motivation methods that resonated with me the most on how to motivate yourself. Motivation method number 1, create a vision. It is not what a goal is that matters, it is what a goal does. To truly motivate yourself, action is required. Self-creation happens once self-motivation is mastered. Before we do anything, we must always begin with the end in mind. To begin with the end in mind, we must first create a vision. The old Bible verse, Proverbs 29:18, states that where there is no vision, the people perish. Motivation method number 2, play your character, which means how we act is who we become. We can become who we act like we are. In order to be happy, act happy. Act the way you want to feel in order to feel the way you want to act. Motivation method number 3, be lazy to begin with by doing a task slowly. The slower we start something, the faster that we will be finished. To become motivated to do something, break the task down into small pieces. When we first think about doing something and how hard and overwhelming it may be, we are most aware of how we don't want to do it at all. Doing it slowly actually allows us to start doing it, therefore it gets finished. Motivation method number 4, leave your friends. Politely walk away from so-called friends who do not support your goals. These are the people who will question why we are doing what we actually want to accomplish. These people can also be labeled as frenemies. They are your friends when you're in the same predicament as they are, i.e., financial status, education status, neighborhood status, income status. But once you tell them about your goals and what you need to do in order to achieve them, they will be the first people to try to stop you. Author Jim Rohn tells us that there are people we can be around with for 3 minutes, but not 3 hours. 3 hours, but not 3 days. 3 days, but not 3 weeks. 3 weeks, but not 3 months. And 3 months, but not 3 years. Choose your friends wisely. Motivation method number 5. Find your inner Einstein. We must use our imaginations to create. Warriors never dream about achieving. If you are a stone cold warrior, worry about what good could happen than worrying about what bad can happen. Stop worrying about what could go wrong and start worrying about what could go right. Dreaming is the design stage of creating the future. Imagine living a motivated life. Motivation method number 6. Accept your willpower. If we think we have no willpower, we are limiting our success. To be listening to this podcast, you have to have willpower. Everyone has willpower, but we must first accept its existence. Willpower is not strengthened by random external circumstances. Willpower is an inside game that we must choose to play in order to win. Motivation method number 7. Say no to yourself. The author states that a lot of people are afraid of the word discipline. Within the root word of the word discipline comes the word disciple. When we are self-disciplined, we simply decided in the matters of the will to become our own disciple. When we are self-disciplined, we gain self-respect. Self-respect is the fruit of discipline. If we do 2 things every day that we don't want to do, such as clean our desk, declutter our bedroom closet, by doing this, we become powerfully aware of our own willpower. This audio book is very easy to listen to and to comprehend, and I think you will really enjoy it. On a scale of 1 to 5, I will give this book a solid 5, not only for good content, but also the numerous 100 ways to motivate yourself. This is the end of the podcast for today. Tune in next week for the next episode and the next audible book of 300 books that I will be reviewing on the Patrick Kelly podcast. Feel free to comment and share, and remember, your life does not get better by chance, it gets better by change. Take care.